Marc Lopresti, Managing Director at Strategic Funds. Are you there with me? Hello there. So thanks for joining us. It seems that everything is down today. Stocks, oil, not gold. And we often talk about Bitcoin as being a store of value. So why do you think it's in retreat today?
Well, Christine, thank you for having me back. This is a continuation of the risk-off that started late last year in Q4. Bitcoin, unfortunately, being taken down with a lot of the so-called risky assets as we have a rotation into so-called value investments and value stocks in an inflationary environment. And look, there's no doubt that the Fed's announcement on Thursday that they were going to accelerate the plan to taper and to increase and accelerate the rate at which interest rates are increased this year, not helping the situation at all. We're looking at around 38,000 Bitcoin as the next important level. We came close to that an hour or so ago, but definitely a bumpy start to the year for Bitcoin.
So I wonder, why is BTC falling with stocks and not rising like gold if it's a store of value?
Yeah, that's a great question, and that's one that we, along with a lot of other money managers in the space, are looking at and following very carefully. Look, if Bitcoin is going to hold true to its promise of being a truly inflationary hedge investment, correlation between Bitcoin price movement and stocks, this lack of correlation from the VIX, which, as you guys know, has been acting in a highly correlated way for the past 6 or 8 weeks now. A lot of people are hoping to see Bitcoin start to show some of that promise cropping up at some point in the end of the first quarter, when some of this risk-off environment starts to cool down, not only in equities, but also in Bitcoin and other crypto.
I know traders love volatility, so I wonder, what is your strategy in navigating this volatile market?
Well, the first thing I would say is to stay calm. On the run-up to our segment, we heard a lot of Bitcoin buyers coming in, looking at Bitcoin as an attractively priced asset. We are looking potentially at buying some of these dips. If you look at who's selling right now, a lot of the large wallets in this are hodling. And I think we're going to continue to see that. So stay calm. We still have a bullish price trajectory for Bitcoin over the course of 2022. We expect this volatility to smooth as we come midway through the first quarter here. And look, you got to keep the faith as we are, and look for buying opportunities as a lot of the majors. We even heard Mike Novogratz earlier today talking about some of that, looking at 38,000 as another key resistance level and maybe another buying opportunity. Of course, looking at how that death cross plays out that we covered just before the segment starts.
Mark, any prediction for the end of the year for Bitcoin?
The dreaded question. Look, I'm still holding out hope for 100,000, and it's nice to know that I'm not alone in that. Listen, Bitcoin, unique in the crypto space, assets gather value by their scarcity, additional institutional adoption. We expect to see additional retail products being approved this year, maybe even spot Bitcoin ETFs. That's going to drive up demand. So we continue to look out for a possible 100K by the end of the year, but there is no doubt it is going to be a bumpy and volatile ride along the way.